probably moving in, I'd say sometime tomorrow morning. Just trying to get as much of this stuff cleaned up and burnt as we can before this rain shuts us down. I'm gonna actually push some of this crap into this hole right here that, oh lordy, the smoke. Well, I said I was, but tracko operator's being a dummy this morning. Won't get that damn long ass branch out of the way. He knows I'm trying to push this stuff in the hole there, but situational awareness, people. That's what makes a good operator. Seeing that the other guy's trying to do something and putting a giant stick right in his way where he can't push all that stuff off in the hole. That's where I need to get some radio or something. When I bought this dozer, I thought it had some sort of communications on it. I really thought it had some sort of some kind of radio something, but it did not. It's not the end of the world, but it makes it nice when you've got to, for instance, tell your tracko operator to, hey, grab that stick where I can finish pushing this stuff off in the hole. It just makes it nice for things like that. We're going to have to load and haul all these piles. They're just too far to carry them with a tracko, and they're too big to. They're just way too big to push them with this little dozer. And don't get me wrong, this isn't a little dozer by any means. It's a 34,000 pounds. It's a good sized dozer, but it's just these old piles are just heavy. Unless you're pushing them with a 6T or V8 or whatever, you're not gonna have much luck. But yeah, this is kind of what we're doing today, trying to clean up, trying to get everything localized in one spot where we don't have to track around Kingdom Come with a tractor and wear out a good undercarriage. I mean, sometimes you just gotta track around. That's just the nature of the beast. But Lord have mercy, I wish he'd let that damn fire catch up for a minute instead of just smoking the world out. God almighty. Really not even digging into the ground at all. Just scraping the top. Heck, we didn't push any of this stuff up in the piles. We stacked it all with trackos. We had to rent a tracko for a month, a 317. So we just ended up bringing it out here and using it for the remainder of the rent time. So it's, we just ended up stacking all this stuff with trackos and piles. It's amazing how much of a mess it makes once you get that pile moved. Running over all this stuff when you're trying to load it in the fire, and you mash it all in the ground like that, and you've got sticks and all kinds of debris and stuff that's buried underneath the ground, which is fine. Good God, why can't I get that out of there? I guess it's still attached somewhere right here. Get you out. Into the side of the tank there, heat that tank up where it'll evaporate all those little drops of water that were in there. And then we're gonna get 500 gallons of fuel delivered in, put in it, and get some of that heat stuff, HEET. It's like a water dispersion. It kills algae and disperses water and everything like that if you got water and fuel. And just put, you know, whatever treats 500 gallons. We should be good to go. But it just is aggravating messing with that stuff. It just makes a daggone mess. But hopefully we got it clean, or I got it clean. I say we. Hopefully I got it clean. Big dozer would be nice if we could take and push those big old ass piles of shit down to the bottom. But we've got a haul truck, a tracko, so we'll just load it. It's actually almost better to load them. You know, you can watch here when I push this pile of shit across this field here, how much dirt and stuff we're gonna gather up. This right here, this stuff's just junk, honestly. He'll have to pick through this. If I can even push it. Oh yeah. It's all right pushing brush like this, but most of the time you end up getting a lot of dirt in it. So, I mean, basically it's just a big dirt plow. That's all it is. It picks up all the grass and all the sticks, and all the junk. It makes a mess, but you just kind of have that. That's kind of what you got to deal with. Brutus fired up. She's got a little problem and it takes her a minute to get going. She's a little groggy in the mornings. Gonna have to probably have to build the whole motor. We're gonna have to have the block decked. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a core motor and just have it built, completely rebuilt top to bottom, and have it ready to go. That way when this one starts leaking antifreeze into the oil, we'll just go ahead and pull it out and rebuild it, probably sell it or keep it as a spare, you know, whatever. So these old trucks are good. They're good trucks. They just, you know, she's old and tired, got a new transmission in it, so we're gonna make her work one way or another. But I'm gonna pull back there to the tracko, and we're gonna start loading some brush. little groggy this morning. That's all right. We'll make it work. She does okay as long as you stay in the throttle, but as soon as you get out of the throttle and kind of let it coast, it will, she don't like it. It doesn't burn it off as good or something. I don't really know what the issue is, but it'll buff out one way or another. Yeah. You gotta have these trucks this time of year. You're not doing this stuff out here with a on-road truck. You'd be stuck in a heartbeat. Got all this brush up here for now, and we got all this stuff back here in the back. We're gonna load it up and get it hauled up to the front, or we can get it burning. Or maybe the rain won't screw us tomorrow. Let's see if I can get this kind of close where I need to be. It's hard to tell without a tracko sitting here. I'd say that'll be pretty close right there. Alright, well he's going to want me to get, or I'm going to get the tracko mode brush. So I'll turn the camera back on when I get in the tracko and get going here. every which way, but we'll make it work. First load is always a pain in the butt. You never get the truck exactly right. Made it work. This job, I'm taking this tracko into the shop and it is getting a new pin and bushing because I am sick and tired of listening to it rattle out there. Spa Depot. Oh, Lord have mercy. Cooling Spa Depot.
That's a hot fire. All right, guys, that's a wrap on today. That's a very big, very hot fire. We're gonna call it a day here. Push all that stuff in that dry pond over there when we get done. But we're gonna let that bad boy burn down tonight and come back in the morning and chunk it up. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and if you'd like to see anything else on, you know, different camera angles or anything like that, just let me know. If you did like the video, leave a like, rate, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys a bunch. It helps me out a bunch. We'll keep trying to make these videos for you guys. Thanks for watching.